Hello. I believe I am live. It looks like everything is okay. Has been quite a while. I have been sick. So what began as a short break after finishing 3.0 suddenly became like enforced break from my health because of my health. So I'm not gonna lie, I feel very rusty coming back into this, but we're gonna do our best today. Okay. While I was struggling through my illness, I did go into the Divergent Universe update because I can't help myself. I haven't fully completed it yet, but I got through a solid amount of the new blessings, and I got a good hang of what this update's all about. I have not even gone past Conundrum 2, which is because I haven't tried. I can actually try one right now if I feel inclined to, but I kind of don't, because there's really not much to even talk about since I haven't really been doing anything. Just kind of being at home, recovering. Very boring stuff. I didn't even get to touch most of the, I really wanted to do some of the mini quests and like the big side quest the adventure quests that you unlock, after you finish 0.0's, and 3.0's story. And I never got around to it. I feel really bad about that. Winterland Songstress. We met? Oh yeah, it seemed familiar. She got like contract by IPC? That's pretty good. Yeah. I have the Destruction Trailblaze active because I was trying to like finagle something for the Divergent Universe community post. Wait, I'll show it to you after I figure this out. That's really nice. I guess we should go to Bellabog to check Tamalia out. But yeah, no, what I've been kind of obsessed with recently are these strategy compendiums. I kind of love these. They're so helpful when I'm just turning my brain off. I don't want to think about anything. But there's I clicked that knowing that it would just send me. Oh my god. And like the tab itself has like its own music. I hate that, honestly, but that sends you to the website where there's a whole I think all of the users submitted plans get posted there. I think the ones on in game are ones that have been checked by Hoyo themselves. And I actually really wanted to find one for some of like the other characters, like Destruction Trailblazer, because obviously no one's making any for the characters that no one is using, right? But I don't know. I want to make my own just so that I can like use all my characters. It's kind of fun. I'm still in the middle of doing that. And I was actually thinking about doing a little bit of that on stream, but I do really want to actually check out some of the game. I've been making sure not to touch any of the news story so that I could play it on stream. But first, let's go to the map. And let's go see Tamalia.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Yeah, that's Celine. Am I just like misremembering where Tamalia is? Or maybe that was just like her goodbye text. Like, oh, we're not gonna see her again for at least a long time until they want to use her character again. That's probably it. Okay. Very well. Okay, let's look at our missions. Okay, now I'm thinking, do we want to go for the Trailblaze mission or do we want to go for one of the adventure missions? You know what, since I'm still trying to recover, I'm trying to get my footing back up. Let's no, let's do this. The fragrance of an unknown memory. Okay. Please forgive me. I gotta have Acheron here, just in case we run into some mobs, because I just do not want to deal with battles right now. Okay. Oh. Let's get this. Krateros, are you really gonna leave Castrum Kremnos? Kremnos is prospering, and King Europon places great importance on you. Just the title of King's Aegeus is enough to win the admiration of thousands. Igneous, you only know me by my titles of Champion Warrior and the King's Aegeus. What you do not know is that I bear another, equally glorious title. And that is the title of King's Mentor, granted to me by Queen Gorgo. I don't understand what you are saying. When I was a sprout like you, I hunted alongside Gorgo. With my own eyes, I saw her kill a lion with her bare hands. Back then, Gorgo was not yet queen. She was merely a ferocious but kind warrior. She treated every child in the tribe as her own. I was also fortunate enough to receive her tutelage and learn skills that I would not have claimed victory in the Kremnos festival without. The day I became a watcher, Gorgo looked me in the eyes exactly as she did back then. In her eyes, I was still her dear old friend. Queen Gorgo entrusted her child Midamos to me. I vowed under the light of Nikador that I would protect the Prince of Kremnos with my life. However, King Europon has been bewitched by traitors and wishes his own flesh and blood dead. When Queen Gorgo doubled over and cried out in agony, I did not dare make a move. I hung my head and stilled my tongue. Queen Gorgo challenged King Euripon to gladiator combat to protect Midamos. Unfortunately, she was defeated and had her throat slit by his blade. But when I examined her body, I found symptoms of poisoning. She fell to an evil plot. I failed, Queen Gorgo. Now I hear that Castrum Kremnos has a detachment army roaming outside the city. Rumor has it is that their leader is one that defied death, Kreteros. I'm going to find that lone army. I believe Midamos has returned. Okay. After their ferocious battle with you, the Tinekin from before seem to have lost their previous murderous intent. It's at this moment that you realize just how ancient its stone-cast body is. It's just as old and delicate. Forgive me. It's just as old and delicate as the walls of Castrum Kremnos under the curtain of night. Paris. Hand over the golden thread. Golden thread. Paris's. It was stolen. Huh. Are you saying this belongs to you? I think this is the first time I've seen Mem with that little book. That's pretty cute. It's Paris. It looks like she won't hand over the treasure unless I find this Paris person. Where could he be? He went to Arcadia. Alright, off we go to Arcadia to find... Wait, where is Arcadia? Want to give me a mission guide? Paris. The Tinekin's voice is growing even weaker. It seems she no longer has the mental capacity to answer your questions, only to silently repeat that stranger's name to herself. Well, now we're stuck. I don't know this. We don't know this person or this place. Can't we just steal it from her now? Don't take advantage of those in need. Plus, I can sense she isn't lying. Let's go find out what's going on first, and then go from there. But if we go back to her past, maybe we can find some clues. But this statue lady's memory is too blurry. We need to find some other fragments of it if we want to see into her past. Partner, let's go to a memorial market and collect some memories related to Paris and Arcadia. Okay.
Stream forth.
I know this is not the way to the memorial market. It occurred to me that I do want to grab one readable that I know I missed, and I just have not picked up. Because I remember there was a readable somewhere, but there's also these. I have not read any of these. So let's activate this. Midamos, you did it. We did it. We have taken revenge for your mother. We have avenged Queen Gorgo. Now there is but one thing remaining. Put on the crown, fulfill your mother's wishes, and become the new king of Kremnos. I once vowed to your mother that I would give my life to protect your reign. Once you become king, I will be your iron wings. If you wish to unite Amphorius, I will always be the one who charges ahead of you into battle. Master, do not forget the position we are currently in. I have not forgotten. We serve as the mercenary blade of the blonde usurper, dependent on her for our existence. However, these days shall come to an end. But that moment is not now. I understand how you feel, young master. You just now killed your own father. It's to be expected that your emotions are complicated and heavy. However, standing on the body of your fathers, bathing in their blood, and then putting on the crown is a Cremnoan tradition that has continued for millennia. Master, let me ask you, did my mother really have such expectations of me? Did she wish for me to commit patricide, to steal the throne, and continue this endless conquest? Do not mention this matter again. I understand the situation. Now let us return to the city. We have far too many fallen soldiers to honor. I understand, young master. Please just allow me one final word. There are many like myself in the Cremnoan detachment who already see you as the new king. You need only give the order, and the Cremnoan detachment would raise their spears and give their lives for you. Do not let your mother or your people down, Midamos. Well, I'm really glad we read that first one now. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. Then I'm extra glad that we read that first one. Okay, I remember there was one. Yep. Here it is. Having understood, he laughed. It really was a great joke. I like that line. The mad god threw a feast, said that only great warriors were allowed to attend. Guessed who wasn't invited? The Oklahomans. I've got no one to tell it to, but whatever. I'm not sure what the implication is with that readable. Is it that he turned into something like a Titankin?
Stream forth.
Okay. Let's go to the Memorial Market. Oh! And I should probably activate that while I'm here. Where is that? Okay, I didn't mean to teleport myself farther away from it, but I guess I have. I also thought I did activate this earlier, but Maybe not. Okay. Okay. I'm looking for the little indicator of the nymphs to see if you've collected all of them. I want to, because I also did that. I think I already showed that on stream actually, that I've collected all the nymphs. I still haven't yeah, there it is. I still haven't done the quest that is revealed after you've collected all of them. So that's also something to do. Okay.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Oh my god, it's Finan. This is simple, Aglaya. Even if you had disguised yourself, you would be far too easily recognized in a market as busy as this. Not to mention, you have no plans to disguise yourself. Everyone knows that you would come to this place one day during the month of reaping. It's as if you had arranged to meet someone here, yet you are alone. Is that why you are here? I'm simply here to satisfy my appetite. I hear there are recently arrived refugees in the Holy City that have resumed their old trades. Their talents are outstanding and not commonly seen in this area. Then you and I have taken different routes to reach the same place. Oh? Are you also? I'm here to see just how bleak fate is. Or should I say, here to see how the threads will pass through my hands resonate here. So you... I'm not really sure what to say to that. Lord Finan, these talents that have brought you here, when did they become so rare? Not that long ago. It's just... Oh. That's right, Lord Finan. Everything is beginning to fade away. I'm here precisely because I wish to compare. With every passing day, something else becomes a part of the past, never to exist again. How can I turn them into golden threads with which to weave tomorrow? The Holy City is the only solace for mankind now, after all. I fear that what you cannot find here is already lost to this world. So will these things have a place in the tomorrow that you will weave? No matter how big or small? No, that would be too greedy, Lord Finan. The moment we leave this market, please forget what I just have said. What you're seeing is just a moment of pessimism, or perhaps a moment of ruthlessness. This is the great weight of fate. Perhaps all I am fit to weave is a sheet of gossamer. However, if there is one weaving thread remaining in my hands, it does not matter how talented a garment maker I am. I can't hope to make it any more than a puppet string. Hello, young friend. Are you here to buy fruits? These are all in fresh from the garden, and they're fresh as can be. questions? No one has come to me seeking enlightenment since I left the Garden of Wisdom. Please ask away. Okay, Paris? Paris? I've never heard that name before. I'm certain that he doesn't live in Oklahoma. People all over this holy city have frequented my store, and I remember the name of every customer. Have you heard of Arcadia? Arcadia? Is that a fruit? Sorry, young one. I don't sell Arcadia here. But if you could find some seeds, I can ask my friend in the Garden of Wisdom to plant some, and you can come and buy some next year. Looks like she didn't have anything useful to offer. Let's go and ask another store owner. Don't worry, I'll be there as soon as I can. Great. Good kid. Thank you very much. You can blame everything on me for being so useless. I'll just be a burden once we leave the city. Please don't say that, Auntie Demetria. You just hold on and I'll be right back. Something wrong? Ah, it's you there, youngster. Sorry, but I have something urgent on today, so I'm not opening up for a while. Are you an esteemed guest from the Outlands? I've heard about you. Someone who can use the power of Ornyx to observe the past. Can I hire you for something? It's an easy job. Accompany me around town and use your powers to investigate a few things. We can haggle about compensation. Come on, I should be the one giving payment. But would you be willing to consider our assignment? Yeah, give me some of the details. Fine. My daughter Persephone. How would you say that? Because it's not Persephone. Pasiphae left town about 6 months ago for her husband, Hades, and an expedition team, and they have yet to return. Oh, that's why she's called Demetria. I don't know why that did not occur to me immediately. Demetria, and she's in charge of a fruit store. And no wonder she has a niece named Hecate, also another goddess. Based on reports from other members of the team, just as they were about to head back, she and Hades said they wanted to go back for some more samples. They split off from the team for just a moment, but didn't make it back to the meeting spot at the agreed time. Worried something had happened to them, the other team members frantically searched the area, but were unluckily met with monsters of the Black Tide, which forced them to flee for the time being. They went back many times later, and I've been looking for them everywhere too, but... And then just yesterday, I had this dream, where they were arguing in a makeshift camp they'd rigged together, which might be where they disappeared to back then. It had to be a revelation sent to me by Ornyx. When she heard about this, Auntie Demetria asked a few more adventurers to go find them, and they really did find a makeshift camp, jury-rigged together just like in the dream, but with nobody in it. So I asked Hecate to check in on a few things for me. No matter what, I just need a resolution for myself. Then step aside for the galactic baseballer. I'm as good as 2 where it counts. I don't really understand what you're saying, but I believe you're in agreement. Aren't you, youngster? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please be careful out there. Come back safely. I'll be waiting. It's a pleasure teaming up with you. I need to prepare a few things before we go, so let's meet up at the camp. Every single time I see Diogena, I just laugh a little bit.
Does it really work?
I'm giving myself a little bit of a speaking break by running around and seeing if there are any more memories I can unlock. I feel like there should be, actually. Oh my god, I'm triggering yet another adventure. Luliter the Wealthy, Little Looter. I'm just gonna call him Little Looter. Citizens, we have seen it too. It was this Outlander. That my beloved boss man would exhibit such major mood swings, refusing to receive gas for days on end. It is the trickery of this Outlander. Slander! I only petted it lightly. Who knew your Dromas would be so timid? Lightly? My Dromases are sacred beasts blessed by Georis. They are nigh priceless. Like Bossman here, it loses its appetite when it's frightened. Without food, it won't have strength to carry people. If it doesn't work, I'll lose that much money in a day. And look at these beautiful scales. They are a little shabby, but where did this scratch appear? You must have done this with your grubby hands. That was already there to begin with. Stop making excuses. No one touched it besides you that day. You'll pay for my losses. I'm just gonna watch. Those who have just arrived, worry not, for I shall reiterate the story once more. In recent times, Bossman had been unusually lazy. I noticed something amiss and personally stood guard by its cage. Guess who I caught red-handed? This Outlander. He would come here on time every day to get close to Bossman and pinch it violently. My heart bleeds for its abuse. I was massaging it. I noticed something off with its behavior, surmising it was overworked, and I wanted to ease its pain. An owner like you, working your beast of burden to the bone, without a day off, even mountain dwellers would be hard-pressed to keep up. How we rear our livestock in Oklahoma is not to be dictated by an ignorant outlander such as you. Are you disrespecting our customs? That's right. I don't know much about Dromases, but this outlander is overstepping his boundaries. Yeah, one might even be another remnant of Zagreus' worshippers. Look at them sneaking around. Hear that. According to our laws, you now have two choices. Resolve this with compensation, or I'll see you in civilian court. But I have no money. Don't blame me then. Where are the guards? It's time to earn your keep. I really want to remain silent. But in a real life situation, I would step in at this point. It would be nice to pay for his expenses. Fight is also kind of funny. That won't be necessary. I'm only interested in money. It's not up to me to personally mete out punishment on outlanders. Lord Little Looter, what this last means is that your overbearing antics have escalated this conflict to the brink of physical violence. A geezer emerges. And who are you? Just an ordinary geriatric, Lord Little Looter. I reckon you must have knowledge of this matter from your confident poise. I have a few questions regarding these pack beasts. Socrates. Okay, obviously Socrates, but Socrates. Okay, Socrates. Not only the dromeses, I also know my merchandise like the back of my hand. Ask away. As the guardian of these dromeses, what is the most commonly known characteristic of Gearus? Need you even ask? It's earnest hardship, tenacity, and a thick hide. Then, how should dromeses blessed by Gyros be manifested? In the same way, obviously. On this note, everyone may be asking a question. If this dromes here was blessed by a titan, how could such a tough creature have a scratch on its scales? I shall hazard a guess at this. When a city was attacked, the Mad Kings can rout destruction along the streets, causing damage to many dromeses. The scars on its scales are a testament to its glory. But as a servant of the earth, mud covered its scar, preventing anyone from noticing. Till that gentleman gave it a massage, causing the mud on its scales to be kneaded off, and thus was the scar revealed. Ha! How ludicrous. You think your outrageous rhetoric will acquit him of having to compensate me? If you didn't like that, there are other theories as well. That this dromes wasn't blessed at all, and is just unusually frail. Or this scar wasn't even made by that gentleman to begin with. I believe Lord Little Looter is most aware of the truth. You are free to choose your explanation, no matter which one it may be. You. Fine, I'm not pursuing this matter today. Just don't let me catch that outlander doing anything funny. This conflict was resolved way too quickly. The crowd is engrossed in gossipy discourse, some lauding the geezer's glibness, others sorry to see the drama end so soon. Ah, mister, thank you so much. Alright, you'll run along quickly. Don't give anyone else a reason to speak ill of you. Even if you did nothing wrong. Don't be in such a hurry to leave, young friend. I still have something to say. My name is Socrates, the most witless geezer in Oklahoma, and a most devoted seeker of knowledge. I've heard of you, warrior from the Outlands. You also appear to be involved with the problems plaguing the Holy City. Okay, we did think about helping, but let's be honest here. I wasn't about to do so, choosing the options I did. Yes? As you can see, Outlanders are gradually becoming less welcome here. You are also an Outlander, but you have also fought side by side with the Chrysosayers, proven your courage, and hailed as an esteemed guest. Not all are so lucky. This formal eternal city has always been generous in opening its doors to outsiders, but as the black tide encroaches, the goodwill in people's hearts may slowly give way to misgivings. Ugh, I'm sorry. I keep yawning for some reason. It is not because I find this boring. It's probably just due to me reading a lot. It is a long story. Should we look for a place to speak about this more comfortably? How about Memorial Palace's baths? I'm a privileged patron there. If you don't mind, I'll go run a bath first. You can take a look around. The citizens are still mulling over what just happened. You might hear something of interest. Okay, I may start with the actual story update so we could have some voice acting. But I do want to hear what people had to say after what happened. Okay. I hate the fact like the missions, they just deactivate so quickly. Why did this matter have a happy ending? Who will fill up the hole of boredom within me now? Who says it isn't? Have you considered joining a tavern? What's that? A place where Fangoshi's disciples congregate? I'm not interested. I just want to see Outlanders make a fool of themselves. Some among them like to test the law's patience. Take me, for example. I have a bakery. Doesn't earn much most days, but I can make ends meet. It started about 2 weeks ago. There would be Outlanders standing by the entrance when I closed up, hoping I would offer any unsold bread to them. I didn't think much of it at first, but the people who could afford them caught wind of this and also came by to take advantage of my kindness. Everyone ended up wanting free bread, and my business suffered. Couldn't you have just not offered any to those citizens? I know it's not as simple as that, but neither of these options are great. If I didn't, they would just call me miserly, offering bread to Outlanders but refusing my countrymen. Business would be even worse than outrageous. Can't these guys just find a job and pay for their own bread? Oof. Bah, what are these Outlanders doing, being so hardworking? They're even willing to work for the Dromasses free of charge. I also want to massage the back of a Dromass. You just have an odd hobby that raises some brows. That's nothing like those Outlanders who are brimming with vigor. There weren't many Outlanders who came to the Holy City in the past, so the Council of Elders agreed to let them enter in batches. But who would have thought those ruffians were so exceptional? They had only 2 conditions while looking for a job: food and lodging. You didn't even have to pay for their work. No business owner in their right mind would want to hire any locals with such affordable staff. I can't work for no pay. This is such a dumb question, considering Oklahoma is the last city on this in the world at this point. Why don't you create a new stall? That is true. Right? The people should be banding together to protect their own rights. But that's another long story. Anyway, the Council of Elders is already discussing the Outlander problem. We can wait for official word before acting. Okay. So we're really gonna cover immigration with this side quest, huh? Independent thinking citizen. Okay. That old man sure has a silver tongue. It's not the first time little Looter has tried to make things difficult for Outlanders. Well, that backfired on him this time. When that next drawing of lots ends, he'll probably still be struggling for a while. That'll be a funny sight to see then. Didn't Tribby bring back a group? You're also looking to revel in others' misery. I'm so confused. I want to ask all of these questions. Because I'm not sure what this is even referring to. Like, what do you mean Tribby brought back a group? A group of Outlanders? What lots? You're also looking to revel in others' misery. It's just too funny, though. Please don't misunderstand. I'm no onlooker baying for blood. I just reckon it'd be a waste not to witness a troublemaker get his just deserts. He has his fair share of supporters, The Holy City has limited space and resources, and Igor's assault has only made that distinction more stark. Now the Outlanders have been forced to draw lots for entry. Ah, okay. But Lady Tribby brought back a group of Yenus priests some days ago, and they didn't have to draw lots to enter the city. Talented individuals are a precious commodity in times of need. The situation in the city is complicated. Everyone seems to have their fair share of arguments. The citizens are locked in their bickering, and the Council of Elders will likely reserve judgment for now. A word of advice. Learning to think for yourself is essential. Just like me. Okay. Okay, I definitely need a break from reading. Oh my god. I don't know why. Why is it when you read a lot, you start yawning? Doesn't make any sense. If I did these stories in one solid go, I realized it would be so much easier to edit. So I'm now thinking like maybe I should just continue on with the same one. No, I'm gonna be kind to myself and let myself just continue with the trailblazing mission. Oh, story recap. A mysterious celestial body entangled by the three paths appears in the Memo Keeper's mirror. Amphorius, the eternal land, the next stop for the trailblaze. But the landing is not a smooth one. After surviving the crash, the trailblaze squad meets the local HSR heroes. They hear from them that the titans supporting the world are rotting away, and that the land of Amphorius is covered in scars. In Oklahoma, the final holy city, the two members of the squad undergo great trials and gain the trust of Aglaya, leader of the HSRs. Facing a threat from beyond the fog, everyone decides to band together to defeat the Strife Titan Nikador. In order to destroy Nikador's true form, the group plans to infiltrate Castrum Krumnos of the past to discover the truth. At the end of the Abyss of Fate, the Trailblazer communes with the Time Titan Ornyx and somehow receives a gaze from Fully. With the help of their new friend Mem, everyone pieces together Nikador's divinity and obtains the Titan's core flame in the final battle. At last, the young hero, Finan, faces his own trial in the holy vortex of Genesis. Okay.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Oop. Okay. Okay, I can't talk to anyone else.
Galaya, with all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
Feels like we've already waited 42 days. How'd you even arrive at that number?
What do you think of this, Trinan?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Finan's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly.
Lady Trinan.
Snowy's voice. I can't hear him anymore. There's some, like, existence in the trial. It's burning him up.
It has come to this, after all.
What now?
Get ready, my Demos.
Are you gonna leave Finan to die? I know they're not, but I might as well escalate the tension in the room.
Why would we? The core flame is important to us, but it's beyond absurd to even consider sacrificing him to the Titans.
Don't worry, Midamos.
As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety. But that's as far as I will go.
Of course. I know this is not the time to demand any more from you.
Discerning. All right then. To be as prepared as I can, I hope that the two Outlander warriors can
I
also
love
join me.
how just disappointed or just like resigned Dan Heng looks in comparison to us. We just look kind of confused.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual. Even the slightest misjudgment, misstep, or hiccup could result in grave consequences. Our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the Flame Chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
Exactly. No way I am getting involved. Can't we all go together?
No. Someone should stay outside in case we need help.
Dan Heng's looking at us like, just be quiet, please. Things have taken a critical turn, especially so with Finan's life on the line. Of course, we Nameless will do what is necessary. How should we help?
Join me in the trial to look for Finon. And when we do, Glaya's golden thread will guide us back out. Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath. If something bad were to happen, Casterus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two. I can find a way out on my own.
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Thank you both for your valor. Time to get to work then. Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
Of course, Finan wouldn't be able to take the core flame. Let's also make our way to the front of the Spirit Basin when you're ready.
We can't get rid of all the noise.
Oh,
Please, stay safe.
of course, Queen.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
Okay. Oh boy, we get to play with Mighty. Okay. Do we get to, like, see his... Okay, wait. All I want to do is see the character details. No, I can't view the character details. How am I supposed to build a team for him then? Okay. Standard hyper carry is probably how we want to do it. I don't know how reliant he will be on his ultimate, but I'll just... I guess I'll just do it like that. Trying to think, like, actually... Why is Buddha's health so low? I have not looked at all my characters' health in a little bit. Yeah, I don't have the most stunning roster, but it's certainly built enough. Yeah, okay. This should definitely work.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challenges safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity, and prove their will to destroy our enemies, as foretold by the prophecy. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness, and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
What?
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikador's trial.
Aww. Stell's expressions. I love Stell so much. She's such a great main character, and I love her expressions, as always. You did this? I'm not sure why I would say this to Mighty. Let's go look for Fina. Why is it just you? Where's Don Hong?
I don't see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So, this is what he fears the most. Commit or die.
Okay. Yep, still not able to see his stuff. Okay. I think there's also a, actually, I do think there's an achievement for just winning a battle with Mighty himself, like just by himself. So let's just try that. If we lose, then we lose.
There's no place for you in Enforius.
A disaster for Akama.
There's no place for you in Enforius.
So much for the king of those outlanders.
Oh boy. So this isn't Finan's worst fear,
A
is it?
disaster for Akama. So much for the king of those outlanders.
You won't get away, Kremnoan vermin!
Be on alert. The smell of rust is thick in the air.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Kremnoans and Akamans are at war?
Perdiccas? Even the tragic cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse sound better than your name.
Say whatever you like, despicable Ackerman. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
Foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well then. I shall grant you just that.
Let's try and stop him.
You are... Oh. So the Alpha Brute has found his way here. It's a pity, though. You're too late. You will never stop the Holy City's army. Watch as I make this pathetic warrior of yours the first sacrifice.
Oh no.
Minimos, my king, avenge me.
Is this?
This is definitely Mighty's worst fear, and not Finance. I don't know where on earth Finance is hiding.
You're next.
Wow. I was waiting to see how long that sound effect would last. Okay, let's see.
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikador's wrath.
He came in with such low health already.
Burn it all.
How many times can he, like, not die?
Dying soul, face me.
This one definitely.
Accept your punishment. Burn it all. Absurd. I know this, Ackerman. Strife contorted an honorable warrior into this perverse and twisted being. That horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool.
Angry house cat moment. Who is he?
It's nothing. Let's go. That voice is Cartonis? Not you too, Cartonis.
Please accept my offering, Nikador!
Oh, wow. A sharp bronze spear had torn through the tendons in her arm, leaving it hanging lifelessly, like a shattered wine jug abandoned by the roadside. As the soul ebbed away, darkness veiled her eyes.
Mighty Mos you are. Destroyed all the wicked king. Here to take my life finally.
I won't ask how this happened, nor will I hurt you like you said. I just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo!
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonus.
Humiliate me, you shall not! Leave! Get out of Okima! Get out! Symbol of your sovereignty, take it! Signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory, your kind alone!
This is... Mother's signet? It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin have! With your mad king, perish together in that maelstrom of battle!
Enough! Be quiet! You were not at all Cartonus! Look out! Nice move.
You too. Are we up against Dan Heng's apparition this time?
Wait. He seems calm and composed, unlike the rest.
Sane enough to communicate, it seems. Hey, gray-haired warrior, tell me. What was the last thing you said to me before I parted the waters at Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Parted the waters.
How would I even remember that? Oh, forget it. Just kill me, alright? Gray-haired warrior. Oh, how cute. I want to be more fun than just saying nothing. That sounds like something the real you would say. It wasn't easy, but I finally found you two.
So, you are Dan Heng. What did you go through before meeting us?
Just some memories from my past. Nothing worth mentioning.
You mean you saw your past too? The trial of strife is a vicious one, all right.
What are you thinking?
This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusions in a bloody battle. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never met.
That doesn't exactly sound like a bad thing. At least it means we'll be able to find Finon here.
We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagine it to be. Let's first follow the sounds of battle to their source. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
I have a feeling someone is manipulating this battlefield. Someone who might not be Finon.
I agree.
Why on earth would he still be doing this in Strife's trial?
This will be the end of you outlanders!
I'm going so slowly right now. I just wanted to hear if we got any more dialogue.
Cursed brutes.
Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were coming from. The true entrance to Nikador's trial.
What's wrong with you two? It's Nias, an incarnation of Nikador.
I'm seeing him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is Nikador themselves.
Midamus, you are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you. And I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
We are literally rescuing Finan with Mighty from like the depths of hell. This is
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with this farce.
I'm just saying, it's I know they're being so obvious with this. They're like, don't they make like such a romantic pair? Mighty Mos is literally like walking into his worst fears for Finan.
No.
No.
I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far, but you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen, and I cannot turn a blind eye to that.
Won't you go easy on us? We traveled together before, remember? One who has fallen. Finan failed the trial?
He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground, and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity, and sacrifice. You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course, cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this instant.
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit.
Oh. We're really gonna get Mighty Mos's mommy issues with this story update, aren't we?
Don't you dare!
Oh
speak
no.
of her.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you suggesting her efforts?
Oh no.
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past? Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your
Okay. I need to know what his abilities are. Okay. Consumes HP. Deals imaginary damage. Okay. Okay, ultimate restores HP, so we want to save it for that. Okay. Vendetta also restores HP. 1 extra turn, oh my god. Okay, let's do our best. No supports, just vibes.
Mournful cries, miserable wails. Kings of Kremnos, this is the power you desire? Sophie, dying soul, now accept your punishment. Forever doomed! Fury upon you!
Is there a specific reason why he's able to just stay at 1, or is it just because the story does not allow me to die?
This raging power, I can hardly contain it. Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Burn it all. So feeble. So feeble. Forever you. Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Conquer all land. Burn it all.
Yeah, there is no way. I should definitely have died.
Forever you. Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
I will say, I kind of wish his animations had a little bit more,
Burn it all.
Fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
How noisy. Burn it all. Dying soul, now accept.
I don't know why words just keep escaping me when I'm on stream. I wish that his animations had a little bit more, like there were a little bit more difference to them, I guess. It feels like there's just so much red and yellow on the screen. I wish and his ultimate is him sitting down, which is awesome until I don't know. It's not exactly what I would like. She's using her lance.
Found you.
Wow.
I did my best.
The Core Flame trial is indeed no place for the weak. Let's just hope Finon gets through this.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition. With ample rest for both body and mind, he'll be up and about in no time.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Finon must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the Black Tide.
In all likelihood.
I think Nias mentioned it before.
That is correct. He was willing to entrust the core flame to the Chrysoseirs, because he was also pinning his hopes on us to succeed him in shouldering the responsibility of resisting the Black Tide.
Could you tell us more about this Black Tide?
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Anvorius to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this unspeakable thing first appeared, like a plague, alongside the three titans of calamity. Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide. Those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
Oh, hello. Jazzy1. I'm so sorry. I'm not, like... I'm sure I know you. I just don't know your username. So just let me know, who you are. But yeah, hello.
According to Nias, Nikador, though one of the embodiments of calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Finon threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
Also, forgive me. I'm finishing up this, like, one segment of the story. And after that, honestly, I think... Okay. Okay, hi, Jazzy. I think after this, I might honestly end stream. Because I wasn't planning to get too far into it. But who knows?
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Kremnos, Mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by one. It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seat of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
It's nice that she's trying to make him feel better about this. I think we all know that Mighty is going to take up that core flame by the end of this, no matter what. Like, he's going to become king of Kremnos, sorry. He's going to become king of Kremnos, and he's going to take up the core flame of strife. I really don't see how he can avoid his quote-unquote fate, even though I would like to see it, actually. I think that would be more interesting if he could continue resisting it. I'm doing okay. I'm recovering from, like a one wave of illness after another. Just bad luck, honestly. Like, a bout of, like, probably flu, honestly, and then, bam, like, food poisoning. Very rough. But now I'm finally back. After taking such a long time off stream. How are you doing tonight? Okay. Great. Okay, so that means we've just gone through the first step of it. The young hero finally risen from strife. He did not, but at least he was saved. Good. That's good. Okay, have ally character, Mighty Most, cast. Okay, awesome. We got gave fire endless might, 1 against thousands. Yeah. Thank God I did it while he was a trial character, because I don't think I was able to die at all in that fight. If that's just how he normally works, then I'm gonna be really upset, because that's way too overpowered. If he literally cannot die during battle, no way. I was looking to see if I could just, you know what? I'll just claim them. I have like a little recorder. I record them on the Star Rail website. It's like a fan run website, I believe. That allows you to like log your achievements and warps. I usually track my achievements on there, but I can just do that later. Since I forgot to have it pulled up. I'm resting pretty in Arizona right now. So it's nearly 11 where I'm at. Let the frustrated hero rest a while. I mean, I was never afraid that he would actually die. I don't know how long he's going to be out of commission for. Maybe we won't see him for the rest of the story update. Maybe I could go a little bit further in the story. I'll see what Dan Hong has to say about it.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Okay. Actually, did I ever... Oh, okay. An unspeakable thing of unknown origin. What comes to mind when we put these keywords together? A leviathan? A cosmic mega octopus? A hypothesis like that has never occurred to me, I must admit. But considering how the Leviathan has been cited in the universe for hundreds of Amber Eras, I think the possibility of it being the culprit is minuscule. Let's think about the various characteristics of Amphorius instead. An isolated world of eternal night being eroded by an unknown power. No, Jazzy. I think since you're the only one in chat right now, I'm not gonna lie, I usually just stream and I talk to myself throughout this whole situation. But it's been good. I've been doing this to just kind of record my reaction so I have like a backlog of my time in Honkai Star Rail. I really love this game. And I really feel bad about the fact that I didn't get to record myself with Penacony, because I really loved Penacony. And before that, I really like Yarilo 6, and I even liked parts of the Shinzo Lafu. I really thought a lot of it was very interesting. And it's so... I really hate the fact that you don't get to replay portions of the game. When you want to, just to like refresh yourself on the story. You have to like go and like try and find someone else's playthrough. Yeah, thanks, Jazzy. This has been bothering me for a while now. Everything we have seen thus far suggests that Amphorius wasn't always isolated from the rest of the universe. Be it the birth of the Titans or the encroaching black tide, none of these can be explained as a natural progression of a civilization. There must be other reasons for its current state of isolation. It's just, if the cancer of all worlds is truly the culprit, then we should have observed certain phenomena, explicit or otherwise, by now, but that isn't the case. No way the Stellaron hunters are here. Oh, what he means is, like, we're listing off things that would have been here if there was a Stellaron here. And yeah, the voice of the Stellaron. That's what I was thinking too. From past experience, the Stellaron within you should be able to resonate with other Stellarons, but we haven't encountered anything like that here. I'm in the middle of a job search right now. Honestly, streaming's been giving me a little bit of routine, so I just don't go crazy. I graduated like last year, but no luck in terms of like job market situation. Doesn't help probably that I have like a film degree. And I don't know. College was definitely hectic. I'll say that. It was not a good time. And after graduating, it was certainly a situation where I felt like I had to just deconnect from the world and from stressing myself out too much, which I'm not sure has even paid off, but I digress. You know? They say any time working on yourself is time well spent. There are several other unanswered questions too. My gut feeling is that things here are not as simple as they seem. Furthermore, what happened in Penacony also proved that the appearance of a world may not necessarily be due to the influence of just one path. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Jazzy, I appreciate you saying that. College is very hectic. It's way... I don't understand people who say that college is like the best years of their life. Oh god, I really hope not, you know? But yeah, maybe it's just like a flip of the coin. It really is just luck, whether or not you're gonna have a good experience or not sometimes. Because, like, when you're that young and you're getting into college, like, what? We're 18 to 17 when we're deciding what college to even go to. I realize now in hindsight, I did not know myself at all. I did not know what I wanted or what situation and circumstances would work for me in, like, my learning experience. I just kind of did what I was told to do in high school, and that worked out. And I never really had to figure out the hard way what like environment would not work for me. So I guess in that, college was a very great learning experience. Okay, but yes, here we already know Amphorius is guided by 3 different paths. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, Jazzy. A lot of the times, like, everyone on Earth, no one has the same luck or experiences. But I don't know. I guess that just means we all have, like, great stuff to offer each other when, you know, when people are looking for advice. The Trailblaze can tackle even 10 paths if it must. Machiavelli's behind it all. That would be kind of cool, actually. Not even the history fictionologist would dare spin a tale like that. I really love how Dan Heng is so done with us. For now, let's just take things as they come. The Black Tide could be a good starting point. Since Nikador has fallen, those who were suppressed by them will no doubt begin to counterattack now. Oh no, this isn't... I've been streaming quite a little bit. I don't know exactly what number stream this is at this point. But, I mean, I'm definitely still new. It's only been about maybe a month or so. If you'd like to check out some of my past streams, I have a few of them up on a YouTube channel that I just kind of use as my, like, where to drop my VODs. I believe it's linked on my Discord page. It's under the same username as I have here. I am behind in my VOD uploads because I had a few that I just got disconnected from the internet, and so they're like in chunks, and I just need to splice them all together. And until I do that, I'm just perpetually behind. But yeah, the ones that I have public on my page should be ones that are okay to view. The very first streams I had, I wasn't using an Ethernet cable, so the video is just really choppy. But if you want to see like all the way back to my first streams, I have a playlist of all my Honkai Star Rail VODs that goes all the way up to my first one. So the audio is fine, I think, on all of my streams. It's just the video quality. I don't know about goals right now, because like I'm not gonna fool myself and think that like I'm gonna become like a full-time streamer anytime soon. I still want to, like, if I can, like I want to get further with my job hunt. But yeah, it would be really nice, honestly. Like currently my own personal goals right now are just like I can finally like sit down and edit some of my VODs together into something of a video, and maybe do like some music edits of the game, just because I really want to. I really enjoy watching music edits. And like when I left, like, cause like I ended college, like I graduated from college a year ago, but I left my college and I had to do like a transfer a semester basically to a different college, because my first college just like awful time. But when I left my first college before I started my transfer semester, I was like, I really want to do some animation. I think that would be great. And then I just kind of like put that on the backbone because I was like, I gotta graduate first. And now that I'm out of college, I'm like, I should probably find a job or something. But I don't know. I'd like to like work on animation a little bit and maybe also do some work on that. Oh, 50 followers. Oh, that's actually some good info, Jazzy. Thank you. Yeah, maybe, you know what? I'll put that as one of the goalposts. Because, you know, why not? Affiliation. Let's go. Yeah. I've definitely heard about, like, making money from Twitch. I don't know why I just like paused so dramatically on that. But yeah, it's definitely in my mind, like I might as well make it a goal if I just keep doing this. Yeah. Jazzy, that's definitely fair. I don't have any of the bells and whistles right now. I just kind of learned how to make OBS work and I just ran with that. I would like to do at least the basics of like maybe having like a chat window somewhere, maybe setting up something of a camera. I don't. Yeah, professional displays. It would be nice. Like actually learning how Twitch chat works very well would be nice. I'm a lurker on other people's Twitch streams. I barely chat in them because they usually go so fast. And when like things like subs and like raids come in, I'm like, wow, like this whole system, it's so complex. Yep. Logo, banners, overlays, alerts, yeah. It's fun. It's all very fun. I have a personal Discord. I appreciate it, Jazzy. I appreciate that you have some ideas for me. I don't know if I'm comfortable sharing my Discord information just right now. I will say. But I appreciate your advice. It seems our trailblazing expedition is growing in significance. Okay, Jazzy, if you want to drop your Discord and chat, like, no worries. No worries if not as well. Were you just kind of looking on Twitch to find something to watch when you popped in, actually? I can't believe I didn't ask that in the beginning. Like, are you a big fan of Honkai Star Rail as well?
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago.
Alright, thank you, Jazzy. I've got your username down. Thank you. Ah, you've heard about it.
Not worrying about him.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet, though.
Yeah, I remember I got into this game like about a year ago or so because I remember it won a award for like at the Game Awards or something. I forget exactly what award it was. And I was like, damn, like, I guess that's a good game. And then I heard furthermore, like, from places like Polygon, like, oh wow, like the story of Honkai Star Rail is super, like, interesting and complex. I was like, damn, okay. Yeah, Jazzy, if you have a portfolio somewhere that you would like to plug, like, feel free to put it in chat. And I'll try to, like, put it in the description of my VOD as well when I upload it onto YouTube. I'm not going to pull up Discord right now, but if you do have a portfolio that you'd just like to link, I'd be cool with checking it out after stream.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
Jazzy, I appreciate your offer. And I will say that if you're doing graphic design professionally, you should definitely put it up like on like a public website so that people can look at it more easily than just asking people to DM you on Discord.
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall. And she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
Oh, Tribby.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. The downfall of strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. If Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Your people. They have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
But Tribby, he doesn't want to be king.
I once was. But Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
D? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. The billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland.
Regardless of what happened,
Thank you.
Okay. Wait. They never give you like a good way to Yep, there it is. I don't know how you're supposed to switch POVs when you're using just straight keyboard and mouse. I have tried to just check all of the keyboard inputs while playing this game. I just never remember them. Okay. Plus, I think I forgot to do this. Yep, I did forget to do that. Wait. Oh my god, is this written by Dan Hong? Yeah, I'm just trying to very quickly skim through this. She suddenly began to grow somber. Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
Faith can dispel the black tide.
Okay, I could push on to more side quests because I'm definitely not moving forward with the main storyline right now. I think my current idea is that I'm going to take little snippets of the storyline to let myself have a break from doing so much reading on stream. But okay, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let me see. I wanna pick someone. Let's do Luca.
Need a rest? Go. Tell you a secret though. Champion wins by training hard while others rest.
Thanks, Luca. Okay. That did not make I thought need a rest, go. But guess what? I'm training and I'm gonna be better than you. Okay. Maybe that is the grind set mindset we need. Okay. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me on stream tonight. It's been good. And I will probably start up my regular streaming schedule, which I'm thinking, like, I don't want to do every day because that really drained me really badly, but maybe every other day because I still want to make good progress. We will see, we will see. We're still figuring out every step of the way. No need to rush things. Alright. Well, thank you so much. And have a good night.